Hi, Dr. Yvette Enjoy here, currently a general medical practitioner. With this new and sudden increase in environmental temperatures and the hot weather, there's important recommendations for each and every Ugandan to take note of. Dehydration, heat strokes, among very many other complications, is one or many things anyone is privy to if they don't take the following recommendations into consideration. So what is dehydration and what's the relationship between dehydration? Why is it so important in this current hot climate where we've been experiencing temperatures of 29 degrees to averagely 31 or even 32 degrees Celsius on a daily? Dehydration can be defined as excessive water loss from the body. As plain and simple, that is what dehydration is. A heat stroke, on the other hand, is dehydration with central nervous system symptoms such as loss of consciousness coming into play, and dizziness and headache. Dehydration can be of three major forms, although there's other classifications which we can speak more of and give detailed information about in further videos. If you recommend, also comment more if you want more on dehydration. Dehydration can be simply hypertonic, hypertonic, and isotonic. Hypertonic when we have excessive loss of electrolytes as compared to fluid. Electrolytes are the different salts in our body that are responsible for transportation and balancing of our body's physiology. I could call it acidic and alkaline states in the body and where they're supposed to be so. Hypotonic dehydration, on the other hand, includes excessive water loss and less electrolyte loss. Isotonic water loss is when we have a type of dehydration where we have equal loss of water and salt. So who is at risk of dehydration? How do you avoid dehydration in the current hot temperatures? People that are under prolonged exposure under the sun, direct heat, people that wear very revealing clothing where their bodies are exposed to a lot of heat, excessive sweating, which of course in this case is from the hot temperatures, excessive urinating seen in certain conditions like diabetes mellitus, so a sign that people with such conditions, confirmed or might be facing excessive urination, need to find out the cause why and focus on hydrating. Another cause can be vomiting and fevers. They also predispose one to dehydration. Diarrhea and gastrointestinal symptoms or illnesses also predispose one to excessive water and electrolyte loss, seen more in children because of bigger total body surface area to volume ratio. Children are prone to be more dehydrated in such hot temperatures and climate as compared to adults because of their body core. How to avoid dehydration? Please wear clothing that covers all body surfaces, preferably light clothing that is covering and reflects off heat. Reflector materials are nylons, are light cottons in light colors. Avoid wearing dark colors that absorb and trap a lot of heat. Please hydrate a lot more. You can't be operating in a hydration deficit where you pee or urinate as much more than you actually take in. 3 would be to encourage staying in cool surroundings and maintaining cool environments for those whose working environments usually have high temperatures like factories and the like. Installing fans, air conditioning system, and cleaning the air conditioners too, to avoid fungus and dust and any other thing that can affect the respiratory system while trying to depend on air conditioning. Hydrating more and more on sugary drinks and not just water as well. The juices and more can help. So next, we'd like to distinguish heat strokes from actual dehydration. Heat strokes, for one, are a medical emergency. They are not just a term to associate with very high temperatures. A heat stroke can be defined as seeing central nervous system symptoms together with a body temperature of 40 degrees Celsius or higher. Now, we know that the normal human body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. That's an optimum temperature for any chemical pathways in our bodies and any chemical processes, enzymes, and any activity to go on smoothly, something that we call homeostasis. So with temperatures of 40 degrees Celsius and over, which is hypothermia, you find that we're not going to have optimum temperature for normal body homeostasis. People with heat strokes might have headache, dizziness, muscle cramps, abdominal pains, loss of consciousness, and way more. So how do we avert heat strokes or help people in such a situation, which is a medical emergency? In the event that you find one, first assess their level of consciousness and see whether they can be able to drink. Because the ideal is to get them more hydrated as resuscitation. When you can confirm that they can speak and are conscious, so would be able to drink without choking or what we medically term as aspiration, you can drag them to a cool area, expose their entire body parts, try to lower their body temperature in any way possible. It can be from fanning them, it can be from alcohol bath, alcohol sanitizer, it can also be from ice cooling packs, assisted fanning, which is like with electronic devices. Encourage them to hydrate more and more and more until you see that they pick up and gain up more and more. And in the event that they seem to worsen, call for help is the number one way to manage emergencies better. Call for emergency services and have them taken to a hospital where resuscitation is continued and the paramedical teams also continue to resuscitate on their way to a health facility. For any more information on other recommendations for hot weather or even cold weather, you can comment down below and we shall create more information on what you desire to know. We are here to educate the masses and to have everyone safe throughout the year. Thank you.